Hello, everybody. I've actually got the damn thing working. I'd like to humbly apologize for last night. I had the same kind of technical issue. Um, I thought what I'd do is I'd read out this statement as an apology. It would have been better if I'd actually written it down. But here goes. So, people for years have been clicking on the go live button, picking a date, picking a time, and then coming back to YouTube and going live. But for some reason, I cannot do this. Absolute garbage. Right. So, humble apology. What happened was, Saggy Live 2, I had two streams run at the same time. So, last night, I had nothing showing. I had no notifications on my channel. So, I went on to one of my soccer accounts, had a look at that. There's nothing shown on there either. So I thought, well, just jib it because nobody knows. It won't hurt anybody. This afternoon, I got a message on my YouTube channel from Michael the Purple M Haywood. Something about keeping dates. And I was a bit bamboozled by this. So in the evening, I logged into my YouTube channel again. And there it was, a notification of my live stream I should have done last night. So I went into the chat, and there was some detail there from Hiveless B saying, "Where are you?" Blah blah blah. So I humbly do apologize. So anyway, I'll just start the show. Ah, so that music, I was doing some rehearsals. I know, doing rehearsals for this. Um, and I was thinking, what can I do? And I thought, I know, I'll write a tune on my live stream. That would be awesome. So I set about it. I did it, and it was utter garbage. So I just lashed that in the bin and tried again, and I come up with a jam for that tune. It's a typical saggy poor video, utter garbage. Just captions with pictures faded in, awesome. At the beginning, it says, "Art is anything you can get away with," which I was informed by Google that this was actually a quote by Andy Warhol. Now, I'm 53 years of age. For most of them years, I thought that the 15 minutes of fame, I thought that was one of his quotes. And then I was informed it wasn't his. Google told me that was his quote. The art is anything you can get away with. And then I had a look today, or yesterday, I should say. I had a look yesterday, and it wasn't even his quote. So for you, Andy Warhol, you should be advising that quotes are anything you can get away with. Ted. Okay, so we got active shooter, Konnichiwa, active shooter. What does Konnichiwa mean? Hello? Fly by stew. Brandy. Do you have your papers, Brandy? May I see them? Uh, your papers are in order, Brandy. You may go on your way. Fly by stew, Brandy. Hiveless bee. Hi, bee. Michael Haywood. Awesome. So I was looking at my I just get up actually on my phone. I was having a look at my upload I did the other day. I wanted to thank everybody who come to the premiere. It had more views in 3 days than anything I've ever uploaded before. Been uploaded for I think it's over. I would say 18 months. I think it's a bit longer. Yeah, but I'd like to say thank you to everyone that came. It is on. Oh, get off! I don't want to shave her. Right. Yeah, it's got 429 views. My highest viewed video is not actually my video. It's my father-in-law's video. Seamus. With the Battle of the Toilet Rolls. If you're interested, if you want to watch that. First video I've uploaded. That's got 420. And I've got 429. Oh, yes. I've beat him. It was always like a bugbear, the fact that the highest rated video on my channel wasn't even mine. Annoying. Anyway, it is. Oh, yes. See, the rehearsals pay off. I'm a little bit better at pressing a button. Thank you. Mr. Hugh. I think I missed you out. Mr. Hugh. How can I miss you? Mr. Hugh. Um, I heart things I don't understand sometimes. How this be? Active shooter. The comment is on your meeting Amy for the first time video. Oh dear. Um, how rude is it not to reply to great comments? Active shooter. Mr. Hugh, I would like to post a stamp on your vag brandy. It's going downhill already, isn't it? Cheese is nice, honestly. Anyways, I did something today, well tonight actually, that I haven't done for a long time. Oh yeah, I watched the television. Right, I was just flicking through. I was a bit bored, so I was flicking through the television. I got to Sky Arts, and they had Jeff Wayne's musical version of War of the Worlds on live in an arena. I was going to go and watch this like a couple of years ago, but the tickets were dead pricey. I can't remember how much they were. They were about £150 ago, so I never bothered. I thought whatever. So I watched it. It was really awesome, and it just reminded me of when I was young because I had this music teacher, and you know the way they say there's always one teacher who just, is an excellent teacher, and he just sort of puts you in the right direction, has brilliant lessons. Well, it wasn't him, it wasn't my music teacher, it was my maths teacher called Mr. Bailey. This music teacher was an absolute a-hole, right? He just had us write it into books so he could show the school board what he'd learned us. He learned us absolutely nothing, but he did put on Jeff Wayne's musical version of War of the Worlds, and it was really awesome. And I got it for Christmas. I got the album. If you don't know what it is, it's basically a bit like a musical based on War of the Worlds. It was done by Richard Barton. I think David Essex was on it. Um, Julie Covington. That dude. Yeah, some research would be great. Anyway, when I was in this music lesson, and he was playing this record, so we could listen to it. And when you get the album, it's got like a little pamphlet in it, and someone's done some art in it of Victorian England and the tripods coming down a sort of like an old English street. And it's like a woman with the Victorian clothes on with blood on her face running and a big tripod. And it's quite striking. But this girl in my class put her hand up. Can't remember what her name was. It was either Karen, Debbie, or Tracy. Right, that's the only three names of all the girls in my class. Their parents didn't have any imagination. She put her hand up and she said, "Say, is this a true story? Now come on." Like, like you wouldn't know. Yeah, do you remember the war we had with Mars in 1891? That's garbage. Nutters. Anyway, I'm going to play this tune. Right, it's called, I haven't cued it. Garbage. It's called Time Lapse. And back in the day when I did this tune, right, I kept getting these notifications on my phone. And it was just pictures, and it'd say 2 years ago today. And it showed me a picture that it took exactly 2 years ago on that day. So I get these like selfies that I just took and just, whatever, selfie, bang, gone, forgot about. And it'd say 5 years ago today. And it'd show me a picture of myself, and I'd look at it and think, oh my God, I'm so young in that picture. I'm so young. So I thought, what I'll do is, I'll do a cameo in a video, and I'll be there for prosperity. I'll be there forever on YouTube. Awesome. So we did Clown World, and me and my kid were going to do a cameo in it, but we were both ill. So I waited till the next tune, and I did a cameo in it. You, you know, it's my fat mess face, right? It's just I'm the only person in the video. It's about 18 seconds in. So I did the cameo, and when I look back at it, I think, oh my god, it looks so ill. So for prosperity, I'm in this video looking ill. Thank you. There may have been a little cutout in there. I didn't press the wrong button at all. So on the comments of that video was one by Uncle Bones, and he was talking about the tulips in there, and he said, "Oh, that's the tulips from someplace." I thought that's a bit strange. It's kind of like random video footage that I got off Pexels, and Uncle Bones knew where it was, that place. Right, so my big plan today was so Saggy Paw Live 2, the plan with that one was to beat Hiveless Bees Saggy Paw Babble Box for 20 minutes, because I'd only done about 17 minutes on my first live stream. So my longest time on YouTube was on that bloody Hiveless Bees channel. So it was to beat that. So I did that. I did about an hour or so on it. So today I thought what I'd do, my challenge is to engage with the chat. And looking at it, I don't think I can. Michael Haywood, machine gun shooter. How this be? No, not water pistols filled with piss. Mr. Hugh, 13 up the magazine shooter. Let it go. Yes, Michael, great for killing deer, says active shooter. Nice sound, Paul. Mr. Hugh, thank you. Mr. Hugh B, have you been out? Have this B, and just 'cause you drink it doesn't mean it's pop. Is that the piss? Active shooter, I'm wondering where Sagging Paw nicked these sounds from. Hiveless B? Jesus. Do you listen, shooter? I've been ripping Hiveless B off for months. Just reminds me of what was it now? I was talking to Paul McCartney. I wasn't. It was just a program about Paul McCartney, and he was talking about in the early days of the Beatles, his big hero was Buddy Holly. Right. So before they were famous, Paul McCartney was kind of writing Buddy Holly type tunes, and when he started to get noticed, he was terrified because he he thought someone had realised that he was just ripping off Buddy Holly. So it's been been on for ages. Yeah, but Shooter, it's just ripping B off. I'm gonna put this one on. It is called Love Euphoria. It was another one of them that I started writing on a Saturday. Did a video on Saturday night, uploaded it early hours Sunday morning. It's on YouTube. Remixed it the next day. Sounded a lot better. Goes a little something like this. me just see if I can flick that on again. Um, just a thing of interest, really. Are you going to work? Where is it? Oh, yeah. Has he got a giant hand, or has she got a little head? What do you think? A little bit of both. Yeah. Get purple back on. Right, let's see. So, the challenge was to engage with the chat. Let's have a look. Active shooter. Your granddad showed me to Busby. Have this be. He was very kind like that. Hugh lol B. Hi Sophia. I've been watching and reading the chat. Okay, let's press forward. So, this tune is called the Dalton Beat. Dalton, keep making that noise. Never noticed this before. Dalton is my kid, right? And it's called the Dalton Beat because he thinks he invented the rhythm. It's basically every single Sean Paul song you can think of. It's basically that rhythm. And every time something comes, if we're in the car and something comes on the radio, he always kicks off and says, "You've robbed my beat," because he's got these like bongos and he plays it on the bongos. Anyway, that's why it's called the Dalton Beat. It's that one again. Right, so let's have a look at the old chat again. Let's see if I can actually get into something. Let's have a look. Mr. Hugh, strong beat, saggy. Thanks, Mr. Hugh. Been very supportive tonight. Thanks. Active shooter. It's like Benidorm 1990. Means nothing to me. Michael Haywood, flyby. I know you're always doing good. Nothing to me. Mr. Hugh, who is Flyby? It's an airline, I think, Mr. Hugh. Flyby. Sophia, hi Michael, good to see you. Never seen him. Mr. Hugh, got your B, the horse and car guy. Active shooter. Sophia has a new picture. Yeah, well, she is an owl. Yeah, an owl. I always thought, Michael, you could do, what's that film with Arnie in? Total Recall. The one where they all live on Mars, and they have like the mutants, and Arnie's looking for I think it's the spiritual leader of the mutants or something. And this guy says, I can show you the leader, and he takes his shirt off, and this like alien thing, this like mutant thing comes out of his chest with little hands and goes, Quaid, open your mind. And I thought Michael could do that, and he goes up to Arnie, and says, Michael says, I can show you him. And Arnie says, okay, yeah, great. So Michael pulls down his pantyhose, gets out its vest and balls, and a little face and little hands come out. Quaid, open your mind. And Arnie's like, I won't be back, and just swans off.
Emotional damage.
Right, where am I up to? I'm gonna put this on. I really like this tune. If that's not too big-headed. Yeah, I really like one of my own tunes. The rest are garbage. I really like this one though. It's called Chill Pill. I thought that was a great name, but well, whatever. Anyway, it is. Right. I am now going to engage with the chat. So Mr. Hugh says, OMD vibe going on there. Nice. Yeah, Mr. Hugh, big OMD fan. Seen them about 5 times or something. So it's probably a bit ripped off, to be honest. From OMD. I was going to tell a story about OMD. I don't know if I can be bothered. It'd probably take me all night explaining it all. Um, it was kind of like, you get that like big break type thing that never happens. It was all them stories. Do you want to do it? Me? Nah, school night in it. I'll just give you a little outline. Basically, he was looking for some. The lead singer of OMD, his name's Andy McCluskey. I was looking for a band, a girl band. To he was basically just right. I think he wrote and produced the songs, and they would just be like a girl band basically. So we'd hooked up with these two girls because he wanted us to do a demo so that they could take it and audition for the part. It was a band called Atomic Kitten. I don't know how big they were actually. They had a few hits in the UK, and so a we did a couple of tunes for them, just like just I don't know, it was Ain't Nobody or something like that. Some karaoke tunes anyway, and we recorded it for them because we had quite a bit of equipment at the time, and we we kind of wanted to be like a kind of rocky kind of band, and we started just jamming with them, these two girls, and I was thinking this just sounded really good. This is awesome. You kind of think that you're going to be in a rock band. You think, oh no, we're going to be Fleetwood Mac. That's cool. I'm happy with that. So anyway, they went to the audition, and Andy McCluskey, they took some tunes that we'd done together in like a kind of a collab because we were in a band or nothing. So they took I think it was tapes actually. They took some tapes with them of them singing their karaoke songs, and they took some tapes of them singing these songs that we'd done together. So Andy McCluskey, the one who was doing it, just said he, we think he said he wasn't really interested in them, but he was quite interested with the band, and would we go in for to have a chat with him. So they come out with like a bee in the bonnet and going, oh no, we don't trust him. We say, what do you mean you don't trust him? Let's go and have a word with him, see what he wants. And you're like, no, we don't want to do it. It's just like sour grapes. Anyway, I think that was kind of like our big chance really, and they just blew it for us. Who cares about arguing about £10 million? Who gets what? Who gives them monkeys? Okay, I'm gonna put this on. This is called Lucid. This is the second video. Let's say video. A non-core gadget sequence video. That sounds kind of SJW, doesn't it? Trans video. It was a first video with pictures in. Oh God, I don't know. Anyway, just watch it. Okay, let's engage with the chat. Active shooter. I wonder if Flyby Stew can get me cheap flight tickets.
Emotional damage.
Awesome. I'm doing that thing again. I'm reading it. I'm reading it backwards. Let's have a look. Is it upwards? I'm reading it upwards instead of downwards. Yeah, idiot. Where does it start? Where does it end? Let's have a higher speed. Ooh, maneuvers in the dark is very saggy-esque. Good shout. See, you're not special, B. I rip everybody off. Fly by Stew. LSD is the best with a different mindset, not recreational. Spiritual. Higher speed. I had a groupie once. Higher speed. It didn't end well. Active shooter. Your mum doesn't count, Busby. Oh, damn it. I can't put this emotional damage on twice. Damn it. That'll do. Michael Haywood trans video. Yeah, I was just talking away and I just thought it sounded like one of those um videos that Andy identifies as a cat, something like that. Active shooter, do that thing again. Active shooter, Brandy likes a tran video. Choo choo. Hmm. Harvest bait. I didn't know it was her until she turned around, so it kinda does. Brandy, train. Brandy. Active shooter. I wonder if. Oh yeah, I've done that one. See what I did? Did it backwards. However, speed. Flights to Wolverhampton are pretty expensive this time of year. I think flights out of Wolverhampton would be even more expensive. Active shooter. It reminds me of a ride I had in an elevator. Oh. Fly by Stu. Course I can, Mr. Paul. Have this be. I rode a train once. Active shooter. Michael. Circumcision is banned in Iceland. Good point, Saggy. Right. Okay, so I'm gonna wind this up, guys. I am sorry. I come on today because I sort of messed up yesterday, and it's a school night for me. I've got to be up at God knows what time. It's about 20 past 8. So I'm going to leave you with um. I wanted to keep them all new, so so they haven't done on the live stream. But I really like Get Ready. Harvest Bees intro that I ripped off Harvest Bees intro that he never used, and he went back to his intro. Um, that was like that story was like a kind of Back to the Future story, wasn't it? They were like Back to the Future 2, where it's all mixed up and really, really boring story. Um, that that film where he goes back and gets off with his mum. Weirdo. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you with this. Get ready. I do love you all. I'm sorry for the messing about the weekend, and a very good night from Saggy Paul.
Get ready.
Get ready.
Get ready.
Get ready.